Okay, Scorpio. So for your energy, what I'm seeing for some of you, we have the Eight of Cups upright. And for some of you, not all, you are at a place where you are walking away. You're walking away from something. You've had enough. You're no longer choosing to stay in something that you were emotionally really connected to in the past, someone or something. So I feel like for some of you, you finally come to this place. And mind you, this hasn't been easy. This has not been an easy decision. And in fact, it's probably taken a long time, quite a while. You might have had this nagging sensation that something hasn't been right for some of you in a relationship. Or it could be even just your own emotions, something that was weighing you down for so long and, from the past, because, the Eight of Cups is basically about walking away from something that's been connected to very deeply for a long time on an emotional level. So for some of you, you're either walking away or you're finally at that point where you've made the decision that whatever you were very connected to in the past, it's not the same anymore. It doesn't hold the same power. It doesn't hold the same connection that it used to. And you're finally at that place where you're letting go or you desire to let go. And for other Scorpios who are not in a relationship, this could be just a realization that something that was very emotionally binding for you, that is no longer serving you, you are finally at that place of moving on. And so as you can see, this female, which you could present, female or male, all the cups are behind her now. I mean, she has one here and here, but the majority of them are in the past. And these deep waters it was very powerful and connecting and binding, that's behind her now. Now she's moving forward. She's choosing, and I feel like she has a sense of hope. She has a sense of like looking to the future now. Where is she going to go from here? This is a deeply emotional card. It's a cup. So it's Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So I feel strongly that this is your energy. And for some of you Scorpios, whatever the situation was, there was deep love in this relationship at some point. At one point, and that's probably why it was so hard to walk away from, is that this held an extreme power over you in a sense of your emotions, because this energy is just completely surrounded by love and intensity. But in that is kind of a little bit of murkiness, so there's come a point where this energy, this relationship, this person, these thoughts, they're no longer serving you and you're ready to move forward. So for some Scorpios, the month of May, some of you might be deciding that this relationship's not working out, that you're ready to let go of something that has been bringing you down. And it takes a lot of courage to do that, Scorpio. And I'm really proud of you. And, and this is a process. It's such a process, because when there's deep emotional attachments, you can't just let go of that overnight. It takes time. It takes really observation and just awareness to even know kind of how to sort through all of that. And so I feel like you've done that. You're definitely gaining clarity on your life and on your intentions. And I feel like you're looking more for the future now. You're looking towards the future. So, and, for some of you Scorpios, that if you are in a current relationship, I would say the fears of this card, because this represents your hopes, your aspirations, and your fears. The fears of the Eight of Cups, or the kind of the challenge with that energy, because obviously they're walking away, is there's a fear of abandonment, because whatever this issue was, is it held such a deep, powerful connection. And even though you're letting it go, there's still something soothing about being comfortable, even if it wasn't right or, your best or healthiest situation for you. There's something comfortable about having someone there or having a relationship that you know what to expect. You know what it involves. And so when you take this step to leave, it can bring up feelings of abandonment issues or fear of abandonment issues. So for some of you, you might be experiencing that, or if you're in a current relationship, maybe some of those issues have been brought up with your partner. Like I said, it's going to be different for every Scorpio. As far as the energy or what the obstacle, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And so what I'm getting is that some of you Scorpios have been deeply hurt or wounded, and hence why you are finally coming to that realization that it's time to walk away or move on from that situation. And so the obstacle or the temptation with the Queen of Swords, when she's in a reverse position, she's a little upset, to say the least. She's a little angry. And honestly, many Scorpios, you have a right to be so. And, you have to honor that anger in a way. But the obstacle is going to be, she can be ruthless. She can seek revenge, basically, and have really no mercy or want revenge. And just let her words or let her actions kind of be ruthless or heartless. And so, I know that sometimes when we've been wronged, it's like we want justice. And I've definitely been there, and those wounds can be really deep, and people can be like, forgive, let go, forgive. But when it's a matter of the heart, it can be a big challenge to do that. And so if you're feeling a lot of frustration or anger about a love relationship, honor those feelings, because I feel like denial doesn't, that's not the answer either. But I feel like God in the universe is just saying that, don't take it too far. Let God in the universe, a man will reap what he sows, or a woman will reap what they sow. And in time, karma and justice, will come back to that person. So if you have been hurt, you might be feeling, there might be a little bit of challenge to forgive this hurt and this pain, and to not let anger, be used in a negative way. And this also can be related to yourself too, because, maybe you've been in this situation for such a long time, and a part of you wants to beat yourself up about that or be hard on yourself. And so that's not good either, Scorpio. Love yourself, be tender and compassionate with yourself, forgive yourself as well if you've made mistakes, because we're all learning, we're all in process. And just know that you're a powerful lover, and your emotions run deep. And so the beauty of your sign is that you are so committed and loyal to the people that you love. And if it took you longer than quote unquote what other people may have taken, you can't compare yourself to other energies, because you are your own unique, special energy. So the point is that the mind and kind of a ruthless energy towards yourself or others could be the obstacle as you leave a situation that hurts you, or that you decide to leave. That's kind of the obstacle. And as far as the outcome, which I want to say, honestly, Scorpio, I feel like this is really beautiful, this whole reading here for some of you, because we have the Strength card. And what this tells me is that you're not going to let that energy be ruthless. And that's huge. That is the spiritual path right there. That is the spiritual warrior, because, that's where we're really tested spiritually, is when we are hurt, when we did do the right thing, or when we did love somebody and we were loyal and they hurt us anyway. That's when we are spiritually put to the test. So what this tells me is, as the outcome or the realization, you're going to work on balancing those energies, because you have the feminine here and you have the lion, and the lion kind of represents the primitive or the aggressive, the ruthless, the lion of the jungle. He's going to display his dominance and his power, and no one's going to get in his path. You have the balance of the feminine, soft, gentle, loving, unconditional, energy. And I feel like you're going to honor both of those energies, because repression isn't the answer either. So for some of you, this is going to be a time of a lot of transformation happening for you this month. For some of you, Scorpios, and probably in the next few months to come. But what's beautiful here is that I'm feeling a lot of you Scorpios are going to use the situation. You might feel these other feelings. You might feel these other impulses. You're going to acknowledge them. And the temptation, you might slip up a little bit, but a lot of you are going to balance these energies out, and it's going to turn into inner strength, which is so amazing. And a Scorpio that has that power of their spiritual, their emotional, their intuitive, that disciplines their passions and their intensities, is like, you're unstoppable. You're a healer, you're a helper, you're going to attract exactly what you want. And so I'm really proud of you, Scorpio. You've been doing the work, and from a lot of the responses in the comments, I feel that deeply. And I feel also that a lot of Scorpios are they're not blaming others either. You're really, you're looking at your part in it, other people's part. You're not in denial. You're really facing the reality. And that's huge. That's leadership right there. So you're taking your part, you're doing your own work. You're acknowledging other people's, situations as well. And I feel like you're going to blend these energies and to come to a place of inner strength. And moving forward, like I said, you're going to be unstoppable. So let's go ahead and get another message here. Okay, Scorpio. So we have rest and reconsider. The keywords are fatigue, perseverance, strength, and recharge. Sometimes the struggle to create and maintain harmonious and fulfilling relationships just seems like too much work. You put forth your best effort and give more than your share, and find that there are still issues to be dealt with. You are tired, and at times you just want to give up. The message of this card is to persevere. You may have been disappointed or hurt in the past. Know that those past sorrows have made you stronger, even though you don't feel that way at the moment. This is a good time to briefly step away from any conflict or issues around love. Give yourself some space to relax and replenish your energy. Continuous effort stresses the body and dulls the mind. You need to rest and reconsider your methods. Once you've recharged yourself, you will be stronger, clear-headed, and confident, ready to move forward once again with new ideas about how to improve your situation. So basically, Scorpio, you've been through the battle, and it's time to really nurture and love yourself. Give yourself all the time you need, whether you're in a relationship, you're thinking about leaving a relationship, or you want to pursue a relationship. The message is just to let yourself heal, take time to relax, rest, and reconsider, and just know that you are loved. And in the long run, you're going to come out stronger. You already are stronger.